decisions. And they can be very simple, like what shall I have for breakfast? And some of them can be a bit more complicated and a bit more important. What GCSEs am I going to do? What university will I go to? Shall I get married? Shall I buy a house? And all of these are important decisions. Sometimes, of course, we put off making decisions. We just let things happen. I'm a bit like that. And sometimes we let others make decisions for us because it's so much simpler. Going on holiday, I often let my wife make the decisions because it's so much easier than trying to make the decision myself. But one of the most important decisions we can make, in fact, the most important decision we can make, is about who Jesus is. Now, most people ignore that. But who really was he? Well, he was a man, a person, a human being like you and me. And that's a pretty uncontroversial statement to make. He was born, he grew up, he got tired. We find when he went into a place called Samaria and he sat down on a well, he did that because he was weary. He cried when a friend of his had died, he cried. He got hungry when he went out into the desert. We find out that he hungered. So just like you and me, he was just a human being, a normal human being. And many people perhaps think of Jesus as someone who maybe didn't exist. But we know from other authors, he's not just in the Bible, but other authors, Roman and Jewish, who've written about him. So if he did exist, then perhaps many people just think, oh, he's just a good man with some great ideas on how to live. The key question is, was he more than just a man? See, the Bible makes plain that he was also God. He did miracles, healed the sick, he fed the 5,000 people with just 5 loaves and 2 fish. He even raised the dead. So there was something obviously extremely special about him. When he did his miracles, he caused the Jewish leaders to hate him. Now, why was that? We read the Jews were seeking all the more to kill him because not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he was even calling God his own Father, making himself equal with God. At his trial, the high priest questioned him and said, "Are you the Christ, the Son of the Blessed One?" And Jesus said, "I am. And you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power, coming with the clouds of heaven." At that point, they got very excited and wanted to kill him because he blasphemed. He'd said he was God. And then when he was raised from the dead, one of his disciples gave this reaction. When Jesus said, look at the marks in my hand. Look at the mark in my side where I was killed. And Thomas said, "My Lord and my God." And the Bible makes this statement: the Word, that is Jesus, became flesh and made his dwelling among us. That is, God came down. God came down to live with us. God himself became man. Now, why this is important, we'll perhaps find out we'll find out in later talks. But this means that what we think about Jesus is truly important. Because if he is God, then we need to take notice of what he said and what he did. Too often, we either don't think about who Jesus was for ourselves, we either ignore it as being unimportant, or we let others make the decision for us. Don't let that happen. Find out more about him so that you can make your own decision. Because it is a decision that is not just for now, but it's forever.